Lily travels on vacation to meet her sister, Vale. As soon as they see each other and hug, Lily is surprised to see her own car and wonders how it got there. Vale picks her up and tells her she'll find out soon. While driving through a valley, Vale asks her how her relationship is going. Lily answers that it's over. You're watching Cine Digest, and this is Movie Recapped. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome stories. They arrive at the villa, and Lily is shocked when she sees it, but her sister still doesn't explain anything. A little later, Lily sees a man and the two of them kiss. Vale introduces him as Manu, and it turns out the villa belongs to him and they're living together. Vale also tells her they're planning to open a restaurant around the villa and that they're engaged. Lily doesn't think it's a smart move, but seeing her sister so happy, she can't bring herself to say anything. Vale tells her there's a party that night, and they head out. On the way, Lily asks Manu what he does for work and finds out he's the manager of a 3-star hotel called Mirabelle. They arrive at the club. Vale dances with her lover, and Lily goes to the bar for a drink. The bartender, Tom, gives her water instead of alcohol, which leads to them talking. He even guesses the exact cocktail she wants, which makes her even more intrigued. He makes her the drink, and after she has it, she goes out to dance and notices Tom watching her. She goes back for another drink and finds a different bartender. Suddenly, Tom comes up behind her and places a cold bottle on her neck. She downs the drink and walks toward the balcony. At the same time, Tom pulls a gun from behind his back, puts it on the counter, and heads toward the balcony. He comes up behind her, gently hugs her, and touches her. She goes back to her sister and grabs her card to pay the bill, but the card doesn't work. He tells her it's fine and she can pay later. By the car, Vale asks Lily about Tom after noticing the way they were looking at each other, but Lily avoids going into details. The next morning, on their way to visit their old house, Lily asks her sister about the credit card that's 10,000 euros in debt. Vale tells her she's planning to buy the villa with Manu from his uncle, and that's where the money went. Lily gets upset and says it's their mother's hard-earned money that was meant for her college, but Vale snaps back saying it's her money and she never wanted to go to college anyway. They reach the place and find it overgrown and abandoned. Vale says they should sell the land and split the money. Lily hates the idea and walks away, but Vale keeps pushing and angrily says half the land is hers and she has every right to sell it if she wants. Later, while sitting at a cafe with Manu, a man named Nick shows up. He's a real estate agent and wants to talk about selling the land. He says there's a buyer and the price is 900,000 euros. Lily says she needs time to think. Shortly after, Nick's wife Jarisol arrives and eases the tension. That night at a party, it's revealed that Tom and Nick are connected. Nick has a job for Tom. Since he's into Lily, he needs to get closer to her and push her to sell the land. Tom refuses, but Nick subtly threatens to fire him, forcing him to agree. The next morning, Lily is at the villa when the pipes burst. She tries to stop the water but fails. She notices another house nearby and goes to ask for help, only to find Tom there. She's surprised and excited to see him and asks for help. Tom checks the problem and says he has to shut off the water, which will leave her without water for a while, and she agrees. He tells her she can always come to him if she needs water, then slips and falls into the pool, making her laugh. Later that afternoon, Lily hears knocking at the door and finds cocktails waiting for her. She goes to the beach with Vale, Manu, and Jarisol. She talks to Jarisol and tells her that their mother died when they were young and that she and Vale are half-sisters. On the way back, a woman named B confronts Manu and asks why he's pushing her away. Manu tells the others she's a stalker he's mentioned before. B gets angry, starts hitting him, and falls. Lily helps her up and finds a gold earring. Manu picks it up and remembers he gave it to her. The sisters leave and go inside the house while Manu keeps begging B not to come back. Lily returns to the villa, finds there's no water, and goes to Tom's place. She showers, looks for something to wear, and finds only black and white shirts. She puts one on and looks for Tom, finding him preparing food. She takes a bite of a watermelon to tease him, and eventually they get close. Later, Tom asks her about the villa. She tells him her sister wants to buy it.
He opens up about his past, saying he left home at a young age because of an abusive household and has been on his own ever since. That evening, Nick shows up at Tom's place, unhappy that there's still no progress. Tom convinces him that every woman is different and that he should trust him. Tom goes to Lily and tells her he has a surprise. They get in the car and go to a fruit market. Sitting together, Tom notices she's bothered. Lily says it's about the land. Her sister is rushing things and she doesn't trust the man she's with. Suddenly, Lily spots Bee passing by and rushes after her, excusing herself from Tom. She sees Bee entering the Maribel Hotel where Manu works. Lily goes inside and asks the front desk about the hotel manager, only to be told there's no one named Manu and that the manager is a woman. Lily confronts her sister with the truth. Vale gets annoyed and accuses Lily of being jealous because her relationships always fail. Later, Tom suggests the three of them go out that night. They go to a club and Lily feels uncomfortable watching them together. As soon as Vale leaves, Lily confronts Manu about lying about his job. He claims he was fired and it wasn't his fault. In the middle of his explanation, Nick walks in and they're introduced. They toast a drink and suddenly someone steals Lily's purse and runs. Manu chases the thief, gets into a fight, takes a few punches, but recovers the purse. Lily thanks him.
They go to the hospital, and Tom reassures Lily about her sister and Manu's love, saying love involves hard choices, and that's okay. Manu comes down with his hand in a cast, and they leave in a cab. On her way back, Lily passes by Tom's house, and later he finds her sleeping outside. He approaches her, hugs her, and comforts her. Lily decides to inspect the land herself with her own realtor. The realtor says the land is difficult to live on, expensive to fix, and that someone might pay a maximum of 700,000 euros. After the realtor leaves, Lily asks Tom for advice. Casually, he says she should sell it for 900,000 since it's a good offer. Lily tells him she wants to show him something. She runs, he follows, and they reach a cliff. Tom leans in to kiss her, but she jumps. He panics and jumps after her. They kiss, reach the beach, and make love. After returning to the villa, Lily calls Vale and tells her she's decided to sell the land, which excites Vale. That same day, plumbers fix the pipes and tell Lily the damage was unusual and had been tampered with by hand. While cleaning, Lily finds a gold earring identical to the one Bee had. She connects the dots and goes to meet Bee. Bee tells her she met Manu on a dating app, that they were happy and that they planned to buy a villa together, which shocks Lily. Meanwhile, Manu goes to see Tom. They both work for Nick. Manu's hand is fine, but Tom pushes him away, clearly fed up. Lily sets up a meeting with her sister and Manu and invites Bee as well. Everyone is shocked. Lily asks Manu about the money Vale gave him, and he says it was for his sister's treatment in Spain. Lily tells him Spain has great healthcare and calls him a scammer. Vale still refuses to believe it and asks Bee to leave. Bee shows her the messages Manu sent even after he got together with Vale. Vale still doesn't believe it, and Manu leans in to kiss her, pushing Lily to her limit. Lily suggests going to the police, but Manu refuses, saying pain can't be proven. Lily goes to Nick's office, where the assistant says he's at a family party. Lily pretends she's going too, and also wants to see villas to buy. The plan works, and the assistant shows her the villas. Lily sees the villa she's living in, but is told it's not for sale. She also sees Tom's villa, which they say belongs to a Frenchman. Before leaving, Lily notices her land is also being advertised. She pulls another trick, saying she's bad with numbers, and gets the address of the party. She dresses as a flower girl, gets searched by security, and is allowed inside. She runs into Nick, who asks her invitation. She tells him she knows about his scam. Jarisol interrupts and takes her to Vale. It turns out to be her daughter's birthday party with lots of people. Lily learns that Vale has decided to hold her wedding there. She tries to talk to her again, but Manu pulls her away. Lily spots the man who stole her purse, then sees her own realtor, and worst of all, she sees Tom. Their eyes meet,
and Tom rushes toward her. Lily is completely shocked and leaves.
Nick stops her and brags about how big of a scammer he is, saying he already has her sister's signature and only needs hers. Lily leaves, saying she'll report him. Manu is laughing with his friends about his messages with B. Vol overhears and walks away silently. Lily sees Tom being intimate with Jarisol. She goes back to Tom's house and searches for anything important, breaking things in frustration. She finds a letter with his real name and address and folders filled with profiles of women, including hers. Tom returns, and Lily screams at him, smashes his laptop, and confronts him. He admits not everything was a lie. She slaps him, tries to slap him again. He grabs her hand, they kiss, and she leaves. But she comes back, and they make love again. Heartbroken, Lily decides to pack up and leave. Jarisol shows up with documents for her to sign. At the same time, Vol discovers Manu's messages to B and goes looking for her at the hotel, only to learn B has taken her own life. At the villa, Lily tears up the papers. Jarisol subtly threatens her with a gun and leaves. Lily goes to Vol at the hotel where the police are investigating. Together, they decide to go to Tom's house and force him to take them to Manu. He agrees, full of guilt. Lily asks him about the purse theft and the broken pipes, and he admits it and apologizes. At Nick's house, Nick warns Jarisol that she has to get the signature at any cost. They go to find Manu and see that he's already picked a new victim. Vol confronts him and ends things. The woman leaves after slapping him. Manu disappears, and Tom says he knows where he is. They reach the cliff. Manu has a gun, and Jarisol brings the papers. Lily signs them. Suddenly, Tom turns on Manu, punches him, and reveals the truth. He shoots at Manu's feet. Jarisol pulls her gun, but Lily and Tom jump into the water. They come out on the beach, and Lily asks if this was all planned. Tom nods. The police arrive. They kiss. 1 year later, Lily returns to her rebuilt mother's house. Her sister opens a restaurant just like she always dreamed. Tom is there too, with his cocktails. You were watching the recap of the 2025 movie Fall for Maine. And that's the end of today's movie. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Cinedigest for more amazing stories with Movie Recapped.